Hello Pickles, and welcome to another episode of Obscurity, our single-player Valheim series. I am at present supposed to be off camera trying to get us some more silver and looking at some more mountains, but as you can see, we have found the modder bestial rune. And it's so close to Haldor. That is so cool. So yeah, I searched down here some more. Tiny mountain. We managed to find a frost cave, and we did find some silver, which is what we found in the last episode. And yes, I died. That was only just recently. But I then kind of was up over at Haldor. Sorry, I'm lost it now. Over at looking at the map at Haldor's, and I saw this bit here, and I literally saw that slither. So I thought I'd come down here, see how big this mountain was, and then I went exploring. And I found this big boy. And I then set up camp overnight, and I've come back up here in the morning, and I'm going to have to be careful because my potion's running out. But we have found 3 veins of silver, and I have found, obviously, the modder runestone, which is awesome. Is there a chest in here? No. I have found some onion seeds. Also, I found that in one of the other ruins up here in the mountains. But I'll quickly show you those silver veins because we're about to run out of frost potion, and then we are going to have to probably take some more actually. So there's one there, look, silver vein there. We then had a silver vein here, and then this one, which I thought might have been connected but I now think is separate, is a silver vein here. So that's 3 all in one place, which is awesome. And then we've still got that one that we found earlier. I still haven't finished mining everything out, so I can go and do that. But the main thing is I am off camera really trying to get this all sorted ready for the next episode, but I had to bring you in because of the modder rune. What I will do though is I'm going to carry on mining silver and collecting stuff. Before I freeze, I'm going to put that on. Collecting some more stuff and gathering up resources and stuff like that. But I will come back in once I've done that, and we'll do comic countdown of the last episode and talk about this episode and what we're going to be getting up to. But what a start, hey? So we're going over to plant the onion seeds, but while I was doing that, I thought I'd bring in the comments of the last episode. So we have got Russell Campbell. He has commented with number 1 on the comment countdown. So let's keep those comments coming in and keep this counting going. I think we need to get higher than what we're getting to at the moment. I'm sure we can do that. So comment countdown. If you don't understand it, basically you write number 1 in the comments if there's no number put down before. If you see a number in the comments, you just add to it. You just 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if we can get to 10. So yes, Russell Campbell, you have made it as the first commenter for the comment countdown of the last episode. And also just like to thank all the other people that commented at the moment. Thank you for your comments. You seem to be enjoying the episodes and the series, so I'm really happy that you're doing that. And that's why I make this series, really. It's just for your enjoyment. Something for you to watch and to pass the time and have some fun with a game that you love. Anyway, I'm supposed to be planting these onion seeds. I think I'll plant them here. I normally plant my carrot seeds here, but, you know, why not? So here is our onions. We've only got 9 of them. So if we bring this back, this is using the plant everything mod, I think, or easy planting mod. All the mods that I use for this series are in the description below, so check those out. Right, we're going to plant those there. That's going to increase our onion yield, and we just have to work on that. Why did I bring the map up? This is going to increase our onion yield, and we're just going to have to work on that and bring that up. I'm going to get rid of that. What are we doing this episode? Well, I haven't quite decided. I wasn't planning on recording until I'd kind of done everything that I was going to do in that mountain, and then we found modders, so I brought us in. I do want that wood though. We do need to find a 1-star boar, at least a 1-star boar, if not a 2-star, that is somewhere relatively close, so we can bring them back here and make our boar farm, which I plan on building over in that corner there. So we also have a lighthouse to build as well, but I think we'll leave that to a later episode, and we've got our honey farm already up there. So what I have been doing in between the last cut and this one is, where did we go? It wasn't down here. I think I will come back here though, because this is where the camp is, and start hunting for some more wolves, because I do need to make a wolf cape, because I do only have, if we come out of here, I only have 7 frost resistant potions left, and I don't fancy making any more, just because I'm lazy really. But what we have done is we were over here, that's right. So not too far up from our main land, actually. I think if we crossed here, we'd be able to get a boat to and fro. So, eventually, after I searched everywhere, we've got 2 eggs, So I've put those in the storage already. So we've now got 4 eggs. So we can fight Modder, who is up here. So that's cool. So we might be able to do that. Maybe not this episode, but the next one. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 silver veins. And we've still got our silver vein down here to finish mining up. So if I come here and collect some wolf skins and wolf pelts and hopefully get some wolf trophies, I'll be able to make ourselves a wolf cape, and then we can start collecting all the silver. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing that on camera because who wants to see hours of mining, hey? It's just not fun. It's like watching paint dry. But I will be collecting that off camera in between scenes, and I will think of something that we're going to be doing this episode. So, surprise, surprise, we don't know what we're doing, but I hope you enjoy whatever it is that's going to happen, and you will find out. We are going to be building a foundry. Yes. So, I've been collecting silver. I'll quickly show you on the map. We have been busy over here. So, I've got our explore portal at this camp here. I've cleared away these 2 silver veins and have started on this one. So, we've got another 3 to clear after that. So, there's 4 more silver veins to clear up here. And I am running out of room in these chests. So, we've got some copper, we've got some tin, we've got some iron, and we've got some silver. We've also got these smelted up already as well, but I want to have a proper foundry, because once we've finished with Modder, we will be in the plains getting black metal as well, and we will need the bigger smelters, blast furnaces, and this isn't going to cut it. We are outgrowing the area, and this building is the next one to be updated, I think, so then it will tie in with the rest of this island that we're building. I've got a plan for it. I've got a screenshot of a foundry that I quite like the look of, and we are going to have a go at building it. So I'm going to go off and get the resources. Ooh, there we go. I'm going to go off and get the resources, and then we are going to get on with the build. So I just had to bring you in over here. I came up here to collect some more of our stone so we can do our build. And while I'm here, I'll show you what we're doing. We cleared out all the silver in this part here. Then we had another silver vein here. This is how close all the veins are up here. It's amazing. And then we had another silver vein, not that one, here. While I was clearing this one out, though, I found this one here. That's 4 silver veins, like literally in a row. How cool is that? So I've gathered up the resources. The next thing we need to do is relocate. I've taken all the additions, or the upgrades, sorry, to the workbench and placed them on the workbench on the inside here. There's the tanning rack there. And I am going to now take all of this out and reset the forge up, I guess, inside here as well. And then we can relocate it back once we've built our foundry. We've also got to move all of these, which I'll probably place along here just for temporary measures, like the time being. So that's all that set back up. It just looks like a mess. Oh well, it's only going to be there temporary anyway. And I can still get in and out of the door, so it's not too bad. I've given myself enough room to walk around in. And now all we need to do is take this building down so that we can... Is the sun coming out? The sun is coming out. The sun has got his hat on. No, we're not going to do that. Now what I need to do is take down this building so that we can see what footprint we've got to work with as to how we're going to build this. We may end up losing my little green Zen garden and these stones, which I was going to keep at the beginning. But you know what? It's all for a good cause. So there we have it. Our starter house has gone. Kind of sad, really. We have got all of this bit here, which I'm thinking of having as the building, and then our courtyard will then, so we'll have a door coming in through here, and our courtyard will be all in here. So what I'm also thinking now is that I might dig all of this out, and then all of that could be the same level. So, and then we're going to get rid of all of this as well, and then we'll have a path coming up through there and then running up to there. So our building is going to encompass this whole area. And here we have it. It's all been dug out. It took a while, but we got it done. And I've also laid out the foundations of our building. So I'm going to quickly go do the normal off into, not the torch, the build camera mode so that you guys can see. So this is the footprint of the build. These bits here are marked out for our furnaces and our smelters and everything else like this. And then this is going to be the building. I've got these stairs here because while I was doing this, we had a storm, and then I suddenly realised why I raised everything up and why I had the ground up here raised, because the sea level gets high and then we end up flooded. So we're going to raise the height of the ground here, and we're going to do that with... Do I have some on me? I can go and grab some. So we can do that now. If we quickly go into here, what I was going to do... See, look, you can see the water comes up there, look. Grab some stone. I think a couple of stacks will do. We'll get our hammer back out. And what I was thinking was, if we grab this stone here, this should... If we put that there, look. That is a perfect fit for the size that we've got. And we put that there and there. And we quickly do the other side. I just want to see what it looks like with the stairwell tucked in like that. So put that there. And then the wall will go here, in between these two wooden beams here. So put that there and that there. So obviously this is going to be inside a building, and then this is going to take you to the outside. So there'll be a set of double doors here, and that should come up. And I think that looks all right. So I was a bit worried that that would look a bit off, the fact that the stairs are cutting in, but I think that'd be good. And then we can carry on placing that all the way down to the end. And then we can then put some in-between walls up to signify where the different blast furnaces are going to go, and furnaces, and the coal choke smelter. So this is what we've got going on here. And then round here, the building originally I thought was going to come to here, but I'm now going to extend it all the way down the back, so it kind of encloses the whole area. And then what we might do is build the wall around here as well, and then all the way down the side. So this might end up being inside. I haven't decided whether it's going to be inside or outside, but I know we need to leave room for air above the kiln, the furnaces, and to let them work properly. So I can't remember if it needs sky access or just a lot more air. So we'll see what we can do there. So we now have the floor in, and we have our bays marked out. And I think what I'm going to have to do is these two smelters here, or sorry, keep calling them smelters. These two furnaces here, we're going to place here, and the charcoal kiln we're going to put at the end here because it's a bit of a bigger area. And then here we will have the blast furnaces, and therefore we should be able to do a whole production line of... Although, I'm thinking we could do 2 charcoal furnaces, but we don't have enough space. And then we have got this over here. So I kind of wanted to have a bit sticking out here, which should be a chimney for the foundry. And then I realised that the way this was, that we then would have to get rid of the actual building that like goes around the foundry. And then I tried making this come out here, but then I was like, well, then all we have is this. Would that be enough? Then I was like, no. What we could do is plant this here, then that will block the route around, which then means that this only leads to here. And then everywhere else, you have to walk around the island to get to it. Which is a good thing, right? Because it means that you have to walk around. But then again, I'm still not sure. So I've managed to work out the front now, and we've started using our crystals. So we've got our windows. They are so cool. I've never used crystals in a build before, so I thought I'd better use those now. Not that you're looking into much, it's just going to be a wall there, but I think it's a nice feature for the outside, and we could probably decorate it some more with some trim and some wood stuff like that. But we've managed to do this bit here, so you can now still walk round. I didn't like the fact that you couldn't, because it kind of made this bit a bit pointless. Like, you'd come down here to get to here, but you could also come down that way. And I just didn't like it. So I wanted to have a walkway all the way around the outside. Going to click that all the way around the outside. There we go, got those. So that's that done. Then we've got this bit here, which is going to be a chimney to represent the fact that this is a foundry. And then we've also extended the back here so that we can now have our kilns in here, because I wanted 2 of them. Then we can have our smelters here, and our blast furnaces can go here. Or our smelters will go here, and our blast furnaces will go at the front. But definitely the kilns are going here, and then we can load them up, turn around and load that one up, and then as they pour all the goodies out, we can just run up and collect them. And the updates are rolling in. We have now changed this again, and I've raised this up as well. I just thought it looked a lot better with the doors raised up to the same height as the inside. I just didn't get the whole kind of stairs coming in on the inside. And plus it means that the water now doesn't run over the door. So it kind of makes sense. This is stopping the water flooding our foundry. We've got this in now. I'll put windows on this and the chimney's going to sit on top. Probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I like these windows. I'm going to overuse them. I'm going to overuse them while I've got them. Anyway, we come around here. We've done all this here. We've got our kilns in and we've got our smelters in. So they're all good. I'm going to put the blast furnaces. Oh, I've been umming and ahhing. I think they're going to go here, although this makes a good kind of separate room where we could have the forgery. I might put the blast furnaces here then, because they will fit. Just. So I could put them there. I know what. Yep. Okay, what we could do is if we come out of here, we do that, and then we grab this, and then we flip that round like that, and we come like that. That's our little entrance into here. This could be our blacksmithery kind of forge with all our workbenches and stuff in, because we need that done still as well. And I might actually put the workbench and the blacksmith or the smithing table in. Try and fit them both in there. But I think that would be quite a handy thing to do. And I forgot all about those. And then I think they're the same size. So our blast furnaces, nope, leave that on. Our blast furnaces can go here and here. Just about squeeze them in, I think. Or we could have one here and then one there. I think that might be quite a good fit. Just there. Oh, phew. Good job remembered about that. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. So for now, I have run out of stone. So we're going to have to go and get some more of that. But we have got this in here now. So we're going to have our stone wall along the back here. And then along this edge here, we're going to have a wooden wall. And there'll be no windows in that bit. But we do have a window here. So I need to go and get some more crystals for that, because I've run out of crystals as well. And then round here, what I was thinking was to have the, where we are, Misc here. We have these running around the outside. And then we should be able to get away without having to have, we can fit that right in there, without having to have a roof over that. Because generally you need open space for that anyway. And I think this gives it a good look, at least round to here. So if we did it there, then we could have a wall along here, just so that it's, I don't know actually. One thing I didn't think about. We did that. Does that look off? And at least we could go to here. Those last two are off. There and ooh, missing requirement. We're using up all our mats today. Right, there. So if we go to there, and then we can do stone wall all the way around here like that. And then that gives us, I mean, inside it looks quite cool. That's our little encampment area. So we have just got back from our little mountain trip, and we have filled our way up completely. We've got some more silver, because that's how I was getting the stone, by mining the silver ore. But I have managed to get some more crystals. We've got another Drake trophy and some freeze glands. Also, I got too lazy having to run all the way up there, so I've now placed a bed by the fire. Just makes things easier. So we now have some of the roof on. We've gone for this kind of steep pitch roof at the front here. I'm going to put stone in this gap here just to close that off. But I've also built this. So I was a bit wary that if we come along here and because it's outside and it's raining, we're going to get wet and all of that business. And we don't want our charcoal getting wet, because it will just put black stuff all over the floor, and that's not very good. So I put this pergola across here with a shelter over the top, just so that it keeps us dry. So we are pretty much there. I'm just going to get you into the build mode once again. There's a lot of build mode this episode. Right, so here we've managed to put a stone roof on, which I was pretty impressed with actually. So what I did is I came in here, right, I put a pillar out in the middle. So I measured the middle out by doing 2 beams from the corner. And because these are too wide, I kind of assumed that 2 would take you into the middle. And then I built a pillar up using the 1 block stone blocks. And then I put the core wood beams coming out of the corners of these. I guess it would be an octagon, would it? Yeah. And into the middle, so it attached from here in the middle, and it also attached to the sides. And because I've done that, it means that you can attach these stone floors to the wooden pillars, because wherever you place wood on a stone pillar, it acts as if it's the ground and it has full strength. Pretty handy, hey? So I've just got to finish that off. I need to go and get some more stone, and then what we're going to do is put a hearth in here and a chimney on the top. Then we just got to finish this floor off, close this end off, and I think the build is pretty much done. I do need to start smelting because we've also got some trims to put on, which you'll see. I've got some ideas for that. And here we have the finished product. So we've got some bars on the windows. I'll zoom in quickly just so you can see those. And we've got the ironwood there. So that is good detail there on the window frames and stuff like that. I do love that. Kind of tells you that it's a forgery. We've got some ironworks going on. We have our chimney on there. It kind of works. It kind of doesn't. I'm not too sure on it really, but it's a good feature. And our roof running all the way along. So I want to get some can't see them, torches on the wall, and I might run those along there or put something along here as well, because this is slightly plain, so that might need a bit of detailing later on. Also, we've got all of our stuff in here. I can't remember if I've shown you that yet or not. Let's go in there. We've got our stone cutter, we've got our whole blacksmithing table there, or smithing table, and we've got our workbench there. As we come through the door, we've got our coal smelting away there, and our smelters, our roof, our wall going round, and back to the front. Oh, one other thing that we've got in here is, in here we've now got stairs going down, and we've got a chest for wood, a chest for our charcoal, and then this is a chest for our raw ore, and then our smelted ore going up. And if we need any more room, we can go up at least another 1 or 2 stacks of chests there. But I think that'd be plenty just for storage. This is our little storage area, which is our chimney. In here, what I'd like to do is have it so that I'll go back around. The floor is at the windowsill level, and then what we can do is put a mannequin on the floor so that it's in the window, a bit like a window shop, shop window, sorry, and then we could dress it up with armor. And we could possibly do the same for these windows as well, just so that there's something in the windows to show a bit more kind of interest and stuff like that. Hopefully you'll be able to see it through there. That's it though. We've done the forgery. I'm pretty happy. Considering I didn't have a plan at the beginning of the episode of what we're going to do, we've come on quite far. So we've now added to our island, which is coming along. We've got 4 big builds on there now. And we've greeneried up as well, so I just need to finish that off camera. I'm going to add the more of the beds here, and then we'll put the marketplace in as well, if I ever remember. But we're coming along, We've now got this end of the island to do, which is going to be our kind of harbour, buildings, and something else. So I need to have a look at my list to see what we've got to do, but we're plugging along nicely. Next episode, we will be going to try and fight Modder, I think. I'm going to gear up in between and get some silver armor, get the wolf armor, and then go and map out to find out where Modder is. And I think what we'll do is we'll fight Modder and then go and have a look at the plains, because that's my favourite biome of all of them. I love the plains. I don't know why, I just do. We can get the tar, and we can start upgrading some of these buildings as well. Get some proper roofs on them. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit the thumbs up. If you really enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button. And all I've got left to say is, the comment counting for the last episode reached only 2. Come on, people. We need to get higher than 2. We got to 5 last time. We need to increase it every time. Anyway, the person who got number 2 was Draco Magekos. I hope I got that right. You test me. You do test me.